Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. Okay, so today we're going to start with a warm-up. You're going to do an Edpuzzle in Schoology titled Claims and Supporting Evidence. Once you finish that, you are going to do a quick write. You will respond to the question, should humanity's fate lie among the stars? Meaning, should we as a people try to live elsewhere? Should we ultimately end up somewhere in outer space? Okay, after completing those two tasks, we are going to read an argumentative essay called Leaving Main Street. So the author is going to be giving evidence, stating a claim and giving evidence supporting his or her side of the argument. In July 2015, the world watched in awe as close-up photographs of Pluto streamed back to Earth from 3 billion miles away. The spacecraft New Horizons had traveled 9 years to study the dwarf planet at the edge of our solar system. As a result of the mission, scientists discovered that Pluto is not just a giant ball of ice. It has a molten core, tectonic plates, and volcanic activity just as Earth does. It may even support some form of life. The New Horizons mission has been hailed as a triumph of human ingenuity and a huge leap forward for the future of space exploration. Yet it almost didn't happen. The mission had to overcome some serious challenges before it could get underway, such as repeated threats to defund it. There have always been naysayers who question the need for space exploration. The argument goes that the United States has more important things to spend its money on, such as ending hunger and poverty. So far we have not heard clearly what the author's opinion is, what the claim is, but we have a little hook here. It's catching our attention, and we have an opinion at the bottom of people in general who say that space exploration is too expensive and we shouldn't do it. Others argue that a successful space program adds to our national prestige, helps the economy, creates jobs, and improves national security. It inspires students to pursue innovative projects and careers in science and technology at a cost of 0.6% of the federal budget. It's well worth the price. The cost of exploration is vastly outweighed by the idea of extending humankind's sphere of influence to outer space. But these are not the real reasons for continuing the space program, says Michael Griffin in Air and Space magazine. Griffin makes the point that people go to space for reasons that are not necessarily logical. In other words, money doesn't have much to do with it. When we contemplate committing large sums of money to a project, we tend to dismiss reasons that are emotional or value-driven, Griffin says. He goes on to say that Americans need the prospect of exploring space. So here's two more pieces of evidence that, or two more pieces of evidence that lean towards, yes, we need to have space travel. So we've heard some negatives, we've heard some positives. Humans explore space because it's in our genes. We're hardwired with certain built-in features that compel us in that direction. Here's how it breaks down. Now, this is our claim. This is an opinion. This is not evidence that is factual, anecdotal. It's not an expert's opinion. This is our author's claim. So what they're saying, they think is true. Now, they're going to prove it. First, there's something about the human condition that strives to be the best, or the first at something. Our ancestors survived by outperforming others. In addition, humans are by nature curious about exploring new places. Everyone remembers being a kid and wanting to see what's over there. Humans will not tolerate boundaries. Their dream is to explore what's beyond. So clearly, our author wants humans to explore space. Likewise, humans have always created monuments to commemorate their great achievements so that the next generation will remember who they are and how they spent their time here. What we want to be remembered for is finding life on other worlds, maybe even for landing on Mars. Finally, it's NASA's space program inspires competition and innovation. The Hubble Space Telescope and the robotic missions to the planets have been shining examples of what can be achieved when a project is based on goals set by scientists rather than by politicians. If we stop exploring space, soon society will have forgotten what it's like to be human. It's human to wonder about things we can't see, to look for what's over the horizon. And how can we be so narrow-minded as to think we're the only ones out there? So, we have many, many paragraphs of evidence and reasoning that supports our author's claim that we need to explore space. Okay, Leaving Main Street Assessment in Schoology. You need to go into Schoology, you do the assessment titled Leaving Main Street Assessment. In this assessment, there's going to be another copy of the article, and it's also going to have audio, so you can listen to it there. You're going to answer a few questions about the article. They're all multiple choice, and this is a grade, so make sure that if you need help with anything, try your best, and then ask us questions so that you can get it right the first time, and you won't have to worry about it after today. So if you have questions, let us know, and we hope you have a great